Yo, 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 yo! What's up? Family, baby! We have Conservative Tactic in the house! President-elect Kit Kat! Conservative Ant, baby! Crazy Ant Capo! And Logic and Liberty, baby! Put your asses up now, baby.
What was that?
That was good. That was good.
Alexa, stop.
It's the drama for me.
Alexa.
Hey, but you see how he came down for you, man? He's just like conservative Ant.
You know what? I have this weird way of like taming him a little bit.
I thought he was just trying to humble a bitch. Is all I was thinking.
Hold on, let me take my crown off.
Yeah. Okay, Hollywood.
Oh, in case you guys didn't know, for your viewers, they think that I'm this Hollywood person. I'm not.
You are.
Think?
Look.
Yeah,
I
you're
just
the
had to fire my assistant,
you're the
so I'm no
California
longer
version.
Hollywood.
Wait,
You're the
who else
liberal
has a coffee brand? Just
Wait, hold on a second, because
you can't even dispute that one.
the other day I tried to report an account that was acting like Ant, and it asked me if it was a famous person, and it wouldn't bring him up. So your guys' logic is wrong.
See?
Oh, we're using TikTok logic now.
I'm just saying.
Oh, it's
Tech.
the liberal mindset, Katro, for me.
Oh, okay, Tech.
Damn.
How many times you say that a day?
It's already
To
getting
you,
hot in
all
here.
the fucking time. It's like most of your TikToks.
Yeah, welcome to the Freedom Boys podcast.
Yeah. All right, Logic and Liberty. How about we start with you? Since you're the star guest today from Freedom 515. For those that don't know about it, how about you tell us like how it started, where it's going, kind of deal, what it's all about?
Well, first, she needs to introduce herself.
Okay, so I'm Erin from Colorado. I've been on TikTok for a few months, and it was about just over 3 weeks ago. I was like, we're all bitching about stuff, but we're not doing anything. So I was like, what? And I'm not saying everyone, but a lot of people, obviously there's a lot to complain about, but it was time to take action. And so I was like, I'll just put this video out there. I honestly figured I would take it down a couple days later. But pretty quickly it started taking off, and I was like, oh shit, like I got to get a website. I have to name this thing. Like, I guess we're doing this. So we got lead organizers, and gosh, I didn't get the final count of how many states we had, but we had over 40 events. And within 3 weeks, we got those kicked off. We got a mission statement, and our goal is to continue, obviously beyond yesterday, to be a citizens coalition for action and freedom. And we really want to be a people-powered movement. And so the most important thing is we're all going to rally the troops, kind of see what the feedback was. What are the top issues? What are people most passionate about? How do they want to get involved? Have our state and local chapters, and just continue to organize and gain power in numbers. So.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Well, we'll open it up for questions from the from people in here, and then I'll keep an eye on comments so we can throw up questions. So if any of you guys got questions for her.
I have one. How was the turnout yesterday?
It was great in Colorado. I haven't gotten, I guess, New York City. So New York City, there was a worldwide rally for freedom going on across the world on May 15th. I didn't know that when I just threw out May 15th as a date. But New York City, the two joined. So Freedom 515 and Worldwide Rally did. They had over 2,000 people marching in New York City, which was phenomenal to see. Colorado, I think we had probably 50-ish people. And then I know Michigan, you guys had a couple hundred, right?
Yeah.
And I haven't really connected with.
It was weird. Like they kind of influxed in and out because we were in a stationary spot. But I would say there was a couple hundred that were coming in.
Amazing. And so I don't know the final count on all the events across the country. I'll be talking to all the lead organizers this week to hopefully get more feedback.
Awesome.
Yeah, Florida was okay. It was also her first, so there was it was a lot to take in a few weeks. I think the one thing that I noticed from talking to other creators from other states is that it seemed like the red states weren't as amped up as the blue states, which is good. That the blue states are out there and showing that, fighting for our country. But the red states, in my opinion, I was talking to Tex about this, is just as important, if not more important, because they're going to be so lax.
Yep.
And we need to rally them as much as we can too, because they're comfortable now, but DeSantis isn't going to be the governor for long. So, know.
Yeah, you have to keep them engaged for sure. So that's good to know.
Have you heard
Aaron?
Sorry, what was that?
Have you heard any of the numbers on that, or?
No, I haven't. I know Arizona had a couple hundred. Phoenix was a pretty big one. I think obviously there's a lot going on in Arizona currently.
Right.
So
I just want to answer the question before I lose it. Somebody asked where the one in Illinois is. I know where it was at, and if you have questions, just reach out to me. That one was in Schaumburg. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
How can you see the questions?
You go to the chat at the bottom and then toggle over to comments.
Yeah, but then you can't see everybody.
Right, and then you'll just have to X out of it after you read the comments.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Ann.
Thank you for the tutorial.
Yeah, we got Hollywood, so.
So I have a question for you.
Leave them alone.
Is there going to be more?
yes. So our goal is to do another round of events either in July or August. We're going to set that date within a week because I think it's really important to, capitalize on the momentum we currently have. And then also, though, give us enough time to plan properly. I would never do 3 weeks again, ever. So it'll give us more time to get the word out. But yes, we'll do another round of events this summer.
So what is it that we can do to get more people to these events?
Well, Katro, first you got to get off the couch.
I was babysitting. Don't judge me, Pony.
I'm just playing.
I think the biggest thing is if we get enough time to really hit media, try to hit some big, conservative players. TikTok's been awesome. Y'all have been great. It was a pretty impossible task to try to get word out properly and also get enough awareness and get the logistics. I mean, it was a nightmare. So I think as we go forward, I'm going to gather a lot of feedback to really kind of figure out how we can best delegate everything to people to get this more organized, more streamlined, and as impactful as possible. So I don't have a great answer now. I think it's really spreading the word, making sure people get on our email list because we'll be doing weekly newsletters. That way we'll be able to let them know as soon as we have that next date set.
Yeah, and just to piggyback off of that, guys, anybody that's in the comments too, there's a lot of people that ask me at ours too, how can we help and do stuff? And they may not be big TikTok creators or content creators, and that's okay. They want to do stuff in other ways, and that email would help them organize, because I don't want people to think that it's only about these creators that are going to do these things. I want small groups in every town or big groups in every town, but I want people to know that they should be able to just lead these themselves too without any creating.
Absolutely. I think if they can send us a message that they want to be a lead organizer, or maybe they have marketing background and they want to help us with marketing or web design, however they want to volunteer, if they can you can do a contact us on the website. They can put in a note there as far as how they'd like to get involved, and then we'll be in touch. Obviously, it may take us a little while. I've been the only one doing the internet messages, and I'm definitely a few pieces behind. So we're just getting caught up. But I mean, even that, I could use a volunteer to help me go through email messages or help maintain our database. I mean, we haven't taken any donations, so this has truly only been volunteer powered.
Now, are there any other platforms other than Facebook and then I guess possibly TikTok that you guys are on to help spread the word?
I think we're working on Instagram. We're going to work on there's so many platforms now that people say, try this one, try this one, try this one. I would love to just find a solid option for conservatives who don't have to worry about censorship. But I don't think there's a perfect answer right now. We will, over time, continue to get on every platform. That's the goal, at least.
Well, I'll be getting with you this week too, because there's a platform that's been offered kind of like this, and I'll fill you in on that tomorrow, where we could probably get your stuff up and circulating as well.
Awesome. Okay, very cool. Thank you.
So we do have a bunch of people offering to be a part of it and whatnot. How can they either get a hold of you, or what do they need to do so that they can volunteer to help you?
So they can go to freedom515.com, use the contact us like message form, or they can email volunteer@freedom515.com.
Okay.
And make sure to let us know what area you're into. We need to know, city, state, and then we can figure out also how to keep you in for whether you want to be, helping with events or helping with the organization as a whole, or local chapters. We'll start getting those rolled out as well.
It would also be great to, just so anybody who's watching, I think that if you guys would even like to donate stuff like speakers at certain events in your local area, mics, anybody that has any type of equipment, I would say probably get with those, join that email list as well, so that you're following what's going on in your town. Even that is a help. Like, even if you don't want to organize it, those things are a help too. So
yeah, and spreading the word. I mean, I know it sounds like such a simple thing, but everyone can spread the word. If you talk to 5 people, they might talk to 2 people. I mean, that's really what we want to do, is get as many people informed as possible. Because if we start taking on these mass boycotts, obviously we need as many people on board as possible for them to be effective. So, it's a small step, but if you, share something on your social media, it doesn't matter how many followers you have. If you have 2 people, they can talk to 2 people, and it just continues to build.
Trickles down, yeah.
And they actually have to do
How will it work going forward for like future towns or cities? Like Britt wants to do one in Auburn. Is this like I want to do it, organize it type of deal under Freedom 515, or is this an application process that they need to go through you with, or how does that work?
We're still working that out. We want to ideally be able to vet people. I had a couple pretty bad experiences with some folks that probably shouldn't have been on board from the start. But if they just want to let us know that they're interested in holding an event in their area, we will definitely get on, because we've got a master list of contacts in each city or state or whatever it might be, town. And then we'll reach out to them as soon as we have a date set to try to get them rolling and make sure, they can handle it and go from there.
So Kayla Frazier initially asked if there is any behind the scenes things for Freedom 515. She does marketing for a multi-million-dollar company, and she'd be willing to do it for you for free.
Hit me up. I will take all the help I can get. It's just not sustainable for me to be doing as much as I have been doing. So I would love help, from just the organization at the top level, Freedom 515, for nationwide stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, Tex, can you pull up Rose's comment real quick about the Central Florida? I just wanted to touch on that one. So this is the kind of stuff that we were just talking about. So Rose, if you want to add to that email list too, this could be something that you can get with some people in Central Florida. Honestly, guys, I really think that Florida and Texas, South Dakota, I think these red states are just as important. So I do want to push out the fact that you need to do this in your red states, guys. Don't be comfortable. If you need anybody to talk to when it comes to like grassroots, go to Tex. I go to him for stuff like that because he's made me helped me understand a lot about local government, how important it is. So each person in this group has, something that they can help you with in that aspect. So good question. Central Florida also needs it. I want to see it all over Florida. Go to your blue counties, Dade County, Broward County. Those are important too.
Is Orlando considered Central Florida?
Orlando's northern Florida, I would say.
Come on, man.
I don't know if they would consider that central or not.
Gotcha. Do you have any reason why Wisconsin was canceled by chance, Aaron?
So that one was a couple reasons. First, we had the lead organizer who was in charge of Wisconsin. She reached out and said, I canceled the permits yesterday. We don't feel safe doing it, without even talking to us. So the permits were canceled 8 days before the event. And then we also had word that there was going to be a decent BLM presence. So with only 8 days to try to get a new lead organizer on board and try to handle security, it just wasn't feasible to hold that one this time.
And that's just going to be part of planning. Now, just for future events going, because obviously as this gets bigger, the BLM Antifa is definitely going to be an issue. So is that something that is going to be a caution going forward based on fear of not doing them for that reason?
The idea, hopefully we can make, some allies with whether it's MCs, like motorcycle clubs or veteran groups. The thing that's been a little bit frustrating is I know a lot of veteran groups won't get involved because they say it's political. So we're having a hard time finding like people like Michigan Militia. That was great. If we can find like state or local groups that would be willing to help with security, we are all for it. And, hopefully we'll have enough time this time around to make those connections. There's some places that we probably still won't do. Like I don't really see us doing Minneapolis or St. Paul for a while, just because there's a lot going on and Chauvin and all of that. So there's some areas we have to be really careful about because my number one priority is that people stay safe and that these stay as peaceful as possible. That is so vital to the entire movement. So whatever we need to do to ensure that happens, we will.
It's pretty sad how one side can talk and the other side can't. It's pretty shitty to me.
We have a much higher standard, I would say, for
Absolutely.
what's expected of us.
Yep.
Much higher.
Now, a couple of the feedback that I got from some people across some of the cities that we're planning is on the Freedom 515 side that they kind of want to be separate from a MAGA or MAGA group or Trump or anything like that. Is that anything coming down from leadership, or is that just that particular city?
No. So we welcome everyone. There's no way we'll be like, you voted this way, you can't come, because the whole idea is this is an American movement. So to me, this is much bigger than political parties. It just is. I mean, we're not going to be able to bicker about Democrat versus Republican if freedom's completely taken away. So I am all for pairing with people. We won't be branding them MAGA rallies because we're not MAGA.
Sure.
To me, this is about America first. We welcome people from every political party. We've had libertarians, Democrats come on board. The goal is to really appeal to the independents, the moderates, even the Democrats who are unhappy with this administration. And we have to try it a different way. And I really think, making sure it's about America and the Constitution and civil liberties makes it different. And so we'll never say like, no, don't come because you voted for Trump or you're not or whatever. We had plenty of Trump stuff at each of the rallies. So it's not something that we discourage at all. It's just that we are Freedom 515, which is different than MAGA or Trump rallies.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure you're aware that, most anytime you start talking about freedom or even just America, it's going to be obviously immediately associated with Trump.
It goes back to Trump.
Because he's, America First policy. He's one of the first presidents to ever do that. And then obviously how us conservatives feel about him and freedom in general.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing is, Trump has 4 years left at the most. So we will have to figure out a way to continue to stay organized and keep the momentum that Trump has, let's be honest, he ignited a passion and he got people involved and engaged again, but he won't be around forever. And we're kidding ourselves if we think the government will not seek to get more and more power. So I guess it's really, really important that this is a long, long play game. And so as much as I love MAGA and Trump, I think it's really important that we also have just an American patriotic group that can go beyond Trump and MAGA.
Right.
I do like that idea of bringing everybody together. It's uniting everybody as a whole again.
It's a goal. It's a goal.
Smart. It's
a
amazing.
goal.
Yeah, it's a goal. Because like in Fort Worth, we had, there was a handful of MAGA flags out, but it was mostly American flags. And we had one guy that circled twice, 2 or 3 times, and he would flip us off. But he had a big ass Texas flag behind him, and it's like, well, all you saw mostly was American flags. So what are you flipping off? You don't even know. Right. So that's why I say it's a goal. It definitely is. You were gonna say something.
I don't know what you guys think about this, but we're forgetting also that Trump did say that he's planning on starting up his rallies again. So I know that this Freedom 515 is not Trump based, but it might reignite the country again to do these
Mhm.
huge parades and rallies again. So we have to keep in mind that that could be coming up too. So that's actually a good thing
Yeah.
because it will fire up the smaller groups as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I totally agree.
And I think, to be honest, you know, a lot of people, they always talk big behind a computer about, you know, going somewhere or they're going to do this and do that. And you have events in your own hometown and you're not even showing up.
Right.
But then very next day or the day after, you'll come back on here and, you know, have a voice. Being behind a computer, having a voice isn't going to do a damn thing.
Mhm.
Let's be honest here.
No, and even like, because I was always a big advocate for, you know, email, call. No matter what, you can still do these small things from home. And those things are still great. But showing up physically is what does something. Just because the media doesn't tell you it's doing something doesn't mean that it's not. It is. It's putting pressure on people. You're physically there. They physically see you. They can't ignore you when you're right there, you know.
No, but I also think
that
people are
physical
getting
presence to be there.
Yeah, but also think people are starting to give up because we're in such a bad place right now.
But give up on what though? Like if you have people that are
giving up on
then
the country.
just
That's
giving
what.
up on what? Trump coming back or just
No.
everything in general?
Giving up on the country, and it has nothing to do with Trump. Giving up on the country because how shitty of a place this country is right now.
Well, that should motivate them even more to have their voices
You
heard.
would think.
You would think, yeah. And I think that I think it's important for people to, like, we have to keep reminding that, like, I'm going to start instilling fear in people and say, you're going to lose everything that you worked so hard for. You are going to lose your kids' independence in the future.
But you're not instilling fear based on lie. You're instilling fear based on truth because that will happen.
Yep.
Right.
And I think that's what a lot of the critics, and Lord knows there's been many, are like, well, what freedoms have you lost? I'm like, y'all don't realize once you lose those freedoms, it's way too late.
Yeah.
Way too late. So we need to be proactive in, you know, getting
what freedoms have the freedom to have the choice to not wear a mask if you don't want to? That's a huge one. The freedom to walk into a store and not be ridiculed or criticized. The fact that the View and all these Hollywood elites are literally making videos to try to segregate us. They're on TV segregating the country, saying that we need to be shunned and put into it. Like, guys, this is bad. Like, this is like Nazi shit. Like, people don't realize that if you're not vaccinated and they do something to make sure that you are known to not be vaccinated, you could be taken up by the government and put in a camp. Like, this is not conspiracy shit. Like, this is legitimately what they're pushing in mainstream media and in Hollywood to happen.
Yeah.
Like, what if somebody came to your house and ripped your kids from you guys? Like I am just trying to scare people that are watching.
I mean, you're not being over dramatic here because you have the WHO, the World Health Organization, which we removed ourselves from under Trump, and then we went back underneath Biden. And the WHO specifically, I mean, on live television, stated that they believe that if somebody in your home was sick, that it might be smart to remove that person from the home to a designated area while they recovered. They were pro that. The WHO was. And now we're back with them.
Right. And that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, I've talked to a couple people who are undecided or liberal, and then when you put it in that perspective, like, and I was talking to somebody the other day, and I said, okay, say your father can't take the vaccine because he doesn't have the best health condition, and his body can't take a vaccine. And the government said, if you're not vaccinated, you can't do X, Y, and Z. Well, they come and rip your father out of his home in front of you. Or he's dying in the hospital
because he
And
took the
And you
vaccine.
can't see him or he can't go there, and they're like, "Oh my God, that's horrible." That's what they want to do, you
Well,
guys.
They are
that's
doing
how
it.
it is
Well,
here. If you're
That's
not
exactly what they are
vaccinated,
doing.
you're
Well,
allowed
and
to
here's
go in
the
at
thing.
Belmont.
People need to understand it doesn't matter what political party you are affiliated with. The government does not care about you
No,
No.
at all.
no.
And they will.
Hey,
just
can
like
you
Ian
say it
said,
louder for the people in the fucking back to hear that?
They do not give a shit about you. They do not give a shit about me. They do not give a shit about my kids or anybody's kids. They care about themselves, and that's freaking it. And it's all about control, and that's what they want. They don't want the people to have it.
That's it.
So what we'll do is we'll circle back to freaking 515.
Sorry. Well, I just want to
Sorry
touch
about
base on
that.
what Aunt's saying because it's true and it's
Oh, I
like,
know.
scary. It is scary. People should
Well, the
be
founding
afraid.
fathers knew that. I mean, they knew from the beginning. If I was looking at quotes just from the founding fathers when I was going to speak, and they knew it. The people were always meant to continue to check the government. They were always meant to be engaged. They were always meant to be, being loud, being heard, and making sure they're involved. And the problem is we have been so damn complacent, even in the last 20 years. It's ridiculous. And now we're here, and they have too much power, and the system's corrupt. And now it's time to really, try to take it back.
And everything we're speaking about needs to be brought up at the 515. So,
And we are.
I mean,
Like in Texas, we had a guy that he single-handedly, he's a 26-year-old guy that single-handedly got all the 51% bars rallied around, and he and his coalition of people single-handedly opened up all the bars in Texas. But now the government's trying to literally shut him down. They froze his bank statements at one point. They closed his bar down, so he has no income, he had no assets to get to. So he got behind on child support because you can't pay it because you can't get into your bank statement. So then they tried throwing him in jail for not paying 3 months of child support when we know that there's a whole bunch of dead ass beat dads here in Texas that
yeah.
are years behind. They don't do a damn thing about them. But he's 3 months behind because they froze his assets. They took away his job. He can't pay it, obviously. And then they're still coming after him to this day. He was talking about. I mean, I'm trying to get his speech uploaded, but his speech was just truly powerful on exactly what. And this is a Republican government that we have here in Texas. You can't say, "Oh, well, it's a Democrat," like in Michigan.
Yep.
It's a Republican thing here. Like you literally have Greg Abbott and his cronies coming after this guy because what he decided to do is when they shut the bars down, he locked his liquor up and he held a rally at his bar. They told him that he opened up his bar, even though he didn't sell a dime. He's got records to prove it. They had his bank statement seized, so it's not like he could do anything. Then they came in and they were all gunned and armed and surrounded his building. He's like, I'm 5'7", weigh 110 pounds. What the hell am I going to do?
Oh, so it's like he lives in Nicaragua.
Yeah.
So it's like he lives in Nicaragua, and they come in and they just this is ours now.
And they surrounded him and they basically tried to intimidate him. He refused to back down, and so now they've got him on. They're trying to revoke his liquor license, which is his bar, essentially, by saying that he sold 3 expired PBR beers. And he said, but the funny thing is he's never sold PBR beers in his life.
Course
at
not.
that bar.
Of course not.
It's not been for sale. It's not going to be for sale. It never was. And he's like, and it's the burden of proof. Well, they claim that they have the burden of proof, but he's got his assets. So, of course, and then it's the state kind of take away that tax-paying license that he's been doing forever. And then you have the TABC, which is our liquor place, our liquor department of our government, that's saying he didn't pay his liquor tax. Well, the liquor tax is 15% based on revenue. Well, if you're closed, 15% of zero is what? Zero. So they expected him to still pay a liquor tax, even though he was behind on child support. He can't pay it because he doesn't have a job now. And, it was a crazy thing to hear. And I think we'd all be blind if we all thought, oh, it's, whether it be DeSantis or whether it be Abbott or any other governor, at the end of the day, it's like Katro said, they don't give a damn about us as citizens. When they have the power, they will exercise that power, and they do it. And if they want to shut you up, look at this 26-year-old guy here in Fort Worth, Texas, that is literally being bullied by the government of every entity, from child support, from the TABC, from the governor, to shut them up and quiet them down and kick them out.
And having proof these days doesn't mean shit.
It doesn't.
No.
Which is why I think that it's so mind-blowing that you look at independent, or you look at, say, independents. They're or libertarians. They're against big government. Like, they don't want that shit either.
No.
But then they comply to a mask mandate.
Right. But even the far left, they don't like to listen to authority, right? Why is this authority? Why are we complying? Why are you okay to comply to this? Why are you okay?
What's different?
Right. What's different? Why are you okay to force your grandmother to do something that she doesn't want to do because you hate Trump that much? Bitch, it's not about Trump right now. Okay? It is not fucking about Trump.
I swear to God, it's
you
harder
losing
to
your
convince-
fucking liberties.
It's harder to convince the left that Trump is fucking gone than it is anybody else.
Because they still talk about him. He's living in their head rent free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'd like to do is, Kat, will you tell about Michigan?
What about it?
Like, how'd it go? Like, tell some good pros, some good feedback that maybe Aaron can take away from the whole deal.
I think it went really good. We had Ryan Kelly, who really, I gotta do like a major. I'm a Ryan Kelly fangirl, and Tex knows how big of a deal it is for me to actually say out of my mouth that I'm kind of a fan of somebody. I had my thoughts about everybody that was running for governor. The fact that this man not only responded to a comment on a TikTok, he was immediately in my inbox with his personal cell phone number. What can I do to help with this? What do you need? And he literally just kind of swooped in and saved the day. It was crazy. I mean, he showed up with equipment, speakers, security, and made it all work so beautifully. And that was really incredible to me. So I want to make sure people really know how above and beyond Ryan Kelly went for the people in the state of Michigan. Like, I don't think that event could have been anywhere near that without him. I really, really don't.
That's awesome.
So that was really great. I emceed an event for the first time. That was weird, but good. We had some amazing speakers. We had amazing feedback. And what was really cool is at the end, we were able to raise like some awareness for things. We were able to raise some stuff for Ryan Kelly's campaign. And then everybody kind of came together afterwards, and then they all went together to another rally. So,
any good constructive feedback?
Not that I can think of right this exact second.
Cool.
I was pretty good.
Good.
We were good. We had some counter issues, but that was handled really, really well. The security was done incredibly well by the Michigan militia. I don't think I've ever felt that safe in my entire life. So that was really well done. No, I think that next time around, just for Michigan in particular, like the only thing that I heard was more notice. But like I explained to people, I was like, this was like a video that she posted and never expected. I don't think that anybody expected it to go where it went. And it was, honestly, for me, first time, for it being like a first time movement, for somebody creating a TikTok video that they dropped.
Right.
Absolutely. No, absolutely.
So, but that was the only thing that people really said was more time to know where to be.
Yeah.
Didn't it feel great for Michigan to do something?
To be able to like, you're a jerk. To be able to like stand there and look out at my state with no masks on, like that many people, and to see that many people smiling, and you've got like Boy Scouts playing in the yard, and you've got Ryan Kelly's whole family there, and everybody's laughing. And me and my husband walked away, and he's like, "You forgot, like we forgot that we were locked down for a while." So it was really good, and people were really moved by it, and it was good just to see people, you know what I mean? And then like, people were walking around with like their little movements and their ideas and their big ideas and sharing all their ideas. And when you just kind of stand back and look at it, you're like, wow.
A little bit of
Like,
normalcy.
you know, like we really do matter. It's crazy.
Yep.
It was a beautiful moment. So
Go ahead. Ian. Your turn.
Who?
You.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Texan. Who are you again?
Hi, I'm Ant. How are
Oh,
you?
okay.
Hi,
Hi, Aunt.
Ours was okay. It was supposed to be at the Collier County Courthouse, which the permit got pulled pretty late. So I think that Danielle did a good job of trying to get the word out. I did a video. I think it might have messed it up a little bit, but she did go over to the courthouse while we were at Seed to Table, drove over to the courthouse. What I will say, if you are an organizer in any of the 49 or 40 states or whatever we're doing this in, okay, say 40 states, okay, if you as an organizer have an issue with a permit being pulled last minute, you need to have like a co-organizer in that town. Don't go to somebody that's across the state, or like don't go to somebody, like don't go to Aaron. Like try and be like, hey, I know there's going to be somebody else. Or like reach out to me and be like, Aunt, yo, this is what's up. What do I do? And
kind of like a tree almost for each, you know, like each event, and then like a tree of people to notify.
Yes. So if you're running an event in New York, you don't want to go and call the person in Long Island and be like, hey, I got an issue here in New York. Okay, I don't know what to tell you. You know, like there's got to be a second hand. There's got to be a second person in that city or town. So I think 2 people per event would help that partner up, even 3 if it's a big state. And you have 4 counties. I know Florida had 4 different counties running one. So I have connections. Just reach out.
Appreciate it.
Hollywood.
Hey, the Hollywood works when you need it, though.
So, I mean, the goal is, and I totally agree, you need more than one organizer leading it. We're going to have lead organizers, a state like contact, and then a regional contact. And, you know, we're going to try to really have multiple people in place, you know, basically like an org chart to try to get it. Like you said, if something goes haywire, there's several people to connect with that can come in and help. And then also, if you have another lead organizer locally, and also to have a plan B.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Really agree.
And
I think that places are going to start to maybe start putting up some roadblocks for you going forward, you know, permits not being, so you.
Here's a question though about the permits. BLM just shows up at places and busts the windows open. Why can't we just fucking drop by?
This is a protest.
Fuck your permit. Fuck your permit. I'm here, bitch.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not trying to get nasty, but I mean, they blew up fucking 7 Nike stores.
Why can't
we just peacefully
And Starbucks.
go someplace?
Did they have a permit to blow those stores up?
Fuck no, they didn't. They actually put pallets of bricks out so they could throw them through the windows.
Well, we tried to do that on the 6th, and look what we got called.
Yeah.
We did not.
We did break windows.
On the 6th, shut your face hole.
We already know how Kat feels about the 6th. I don't think it was enough. Anyway,
Amen.
Don't get me going on the 6th.
So anyway, yeah, I mean, why can't we? I mean, I get it. Like, we want to do things the right way, but like, fuck them. Why can't we just show up?
Well, and I want to speak to a constitutional attorney because I do think I've gotten a few different answers, but one answer has been like, if you call it a protest, you can be there, permit or not,
Right.
because it's our constitutional right to peacefully gather.
Because of course
If you
they're gonna
call it
pull
a
the
rally.
permit.
Well, okay, so like for Michigan example, the permit that we had for the Capitol, it gave us permission to use the electricity from the Capitol. So that sometimes can be included in your permit.
Yeah, I think that's what the permit is. But I think, back to Ant, I think we have a permit. It's called the Constitution.
Yes.
In my opinion.
As long as you're showing up and you don't need anything from them, then yeah, you don't need permits.
Trust me, we don't need shit from them. We're just
I
gonna
was gonna say,
show
bring
up.
some batteries with you. You'd be good.
Well, no, I got
Shut
that.
up.
The guy said if we didn't have it, he would just bring a generator. We have people offering generators.
I mean,
does
listen.
anybody else want any M&Ms? Pony, you got any M&Ms to share that you just went and fucking grabbed?
I mean,
My
listen.
bad.
If you
Cat-
didn't bring enough for the whole class, please put them away.
They have peanuts in us, and I have a peanut allergy, so
I wasn't
Oh.
gonna
can't
get one
share them
anyway.
with the class.
I mean, listen, guys.
Oh.
We can look. I love the conservatives in other countries because in Europe they were literally walking into government buildings and pulling them out and throwing them in garbage bins and spitting on them. And they're like, "This is ours now. Have a good day." Like, why are we not doing that?
I know.
Where's
We used to be that way back in the 1800s.
Well,
Motherfuckers are scared now.
Yep,
I don't
pretty
know.
much.
I say we just show up. I don't need a damn permit. Sorry. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I will pull out the Constitution out of my back pocket.
And I think you should
That's
do it.
hot.
Well, see, that's the thing is, that I don't give a fuck, and we're not going to have a problem in Florida. I'm talking about those states like Chicago. Show up.
Chicago's a state.
Did you
like cities?
And-
You know what I mean.
did you-
Illinois.
And did you show up in Chicago with no permit?
Well, we didn't.
There.
Actually, we did. Hold on. We did in the suburbs. We did in the suburbs.
The
And if you
burbs.
ask anybody that did the Freedom 515 rally in Schaumburg, they never come with permits in Schaumburg. They just show up, and BLM and Antifa is across the street. And guess who they are? Those kids, their parents have $1.5 million homes down the street. So don't be scared of Antifa and BLM. Please.
Well, I guess, and to your point, Kat, do you think the BLM Antifa showed up to counter protest? Do you think they pulled a permit or?
No.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
Right. That's my point. You know,
I'm pretty
I would have
sure
still
that
stayed at
when
the,
I
at the Collier
checked-
County Courthouse.
When they registered ours, we were the only ones on for that day.
You should have walked over
Still
to.
on the calendar.
You should have walked over to them and asked them for their permit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know that I was. You should have.
Can you picture
There
Ant?
was only- I
Can
think
you
there was
picture
only,
Ant going over there?
One or two. Like, it wasn't that big of
You
an
got your
issue.
permit?
Oh, I'm like, first of all,
Right?
I need to see y'all's permits.
what I could do, hey, what I could do is I could disguise myself as BLM and then be like, and then take my shirt off and it's a Trump shirt and be like, surprise! Insurrection Day! Why not? They dressed
I'm
up
in
as
tears.
Trump supporters.
Very true. Very true.
Wait,
I
you're,
can't.
you're only an insurrectionist if you're a conservative. If you act like Antifa and BLM, you're no longer an insurrectionist.
Then you're a hero.
Yeah, know the rules.
Yeah, you're a hero.
So a permit is needed anytime a loudspeaker or megaphone is used. Oh, so when they
No.
said
No.
impeach 45,
No.
impeach 45, they had a
You
permit.
don't. You don't need a permit for a megaphone. You only need a permit if you're going to be using the electricity.
power.
So, like, anytime that you're going to take electricity from someplace, you need permission or a permit, especially if it exceeds X amount of wattage.
Use all battery equipment.
I'll bring. We'll bring.
I'll
a
bring the
generator.
double A's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't use any power at ours. We just had, but we didn't have like big ass speakers like they did in Michigan.
They had some big ass speakers in Michigan.
So
It's a little intimidating. I'm not gonna
y'all fucking win.
People in fucking Ohio heard Cat talking.
Yeah.
lie.
Katro, how was your event?
You know I didn't go to an event, motherfucker. Pony, you have no reason
like,
to talk.
you're
How was your
babysitting.
event?
I was gonna ask.
Hey,
her about
Let me tell you how my event went. I had a fucking moonwalk. My kid jumped out the moonwalk,
Nobody wants to
face
hear your
planted
excuses.
into a concrete curb. Busted his nose open. That's how the event. I would have much rather be at a 5:15 event. I promise you.
Oh.
Crickets. I hear crickets.
There you go, Ant.
What?
Any of you guys down for January 6th, 2022?
Yes.
I'd be down for that.
Keep in mind, guys. Keep in mind, we
More damage.
I don't think it's a good idea to do it like on the same date. Like
I'm not scared of it. I just see what they've done to people who are even just there in the back, like sending FBI agents to people's house and shit. Like,
yeah.
whatever. I mean, I'll invite them in for coffee and shit. But
I mean, they get called on me on a daily basis. I'm still waiting on them motherfuckers to show up at my door. That's what I get told on a daily basis from TikTok commenters.
I know.
Yeah,
I've gotten it too.
Yeah, but they know who you are, so they ain't coming.
Sorry if you guys can
Who,
hear all
me?
that noise in the background.
Why, they scared I'm gonna rape on them?
They know Hollywood, so they ain't gonna fuck with Hollywood shit.
They're like, ooh, we going to Ed's house. He gonna make us espresso and booty.
That's
bowl.
exactly right. Yeah.
Ann will pull his gay card out. You're anti-LGBT.
Yes, yes! I've been waiting to use this fucking card.
We don't claim you.
Right. I'm like, skirt my gay
Thank
card.
you.
It's me. I'll scream, stop! Stop!
See, Elena was trying to pick up her dates from her FBI people. The agency.
Shit!
Elena,
Jimmy
Elena's like, you single? Oh,
my
come
God.
on.
Only
You
Elena.
should see, wait, Tex, you should see me when I get pulled over by the cops.
I don't want to see you.
I can't even fucking imagine what he does.
Now, is this the uniform you always wear, or?
You say that to
How
a girl
tight do you keep
cop
those
too?
handcuffs?
Oh God! If it's a girl, I'm like, yo, what's up, girl?
He can play straight and gay.
I'd be like, just so you know, I'm back to blue. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Whatever I gotta do to get this motherfucking bag today.
He looks in his rearview mirror. He's like, "Oh, it's a chick. I'm
Right.
straight."
Let me get a little bass to it. Period.
This is my brother next door to me in my passenger seat.
You introduced Jimmy as your friend.
Yeah, Jimmy's the brother.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God.
Oh, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Well, Aaron, do you have any other questions that you can think of to ask us, or on how our events went?
No.
Maybe give us the first hand.
I don't think so. I guess, yeah, not really that I can think. I mean, I'm fried, to be perfectly honest. So I'm not
Oh no, you did badass. In all honesty, I mean,
100. But I appreciate you guys a ton. Again, we will do everything we can to get
part of it.
much more. Absolutely. Well, thank you guys for getting on board. I'm really excited to see what this can be. So
well, you're more than welcome to hang out if you want to continue the shit show that we got going on here. You're
I
absolutely.
gotta go put a little one down to bed.
Okay.
But I appreciate you guys a ton. Thanks for having me on. Keep spreading the word,
Absolutely.
and we'll keep pushing this forward. So
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Bye.
Have a good night.
bye.
All right.
Meanwhile,
Do I have to stay?
Yes. Pony,
Yeah,
you
you're not
wanted
fucking
to do Lemire next, right?
Yeah, so I was talking to K-Trail about this. I was going to bring it up to you tonight, Tex. I think we should do the auction on the podcast.
Okay.
And the reason why is because not everybody can duel live.
Yeah.
There's some people, that are doing or donating items. 2, there's going to be a lot of fucking trolls, I'm sure. 3, I'm sure TikTok's going to ban me from the live, so then we'll lose it. So I figured I would probably need some of y'all's help if y'all want to moderate for sure, or keep up with who's bidding on the podcast, and then what else I was gonna say? We're gonna have. I need to basically get everybody in line on who's going next. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So
So,
There-
Tony,
there's
is
still
your
some
idea
planning.
to like pull people in that are donating stuff for this?
yes,
Okay.
yeah. So the people that are donating that are not sending items to me, then I want to bring that one person on that's donating that specific item, and we'll bid it with me, Tex, and then that certain individual on. You know what I mean?
So, Kat, I didn't get to talk
So
to you
you're
about
gonna
this,
need
but I thought,
everybody's emails, just so you know.
Yes, I'm going to need everybody's
What
email.
I'll do is when we set it up, I'll send you the link one time.
Yep,
You send it to everybody,
yep,
and we'll just have to bring them on one at a time because they'll be in the waiting room.
yes, yes. Yep.
I think that's a great idea.
Can you give us your best auctioneer voice real quick? Like your blah.
Yeah, I'm not that. I'm not
Well,
an
no,
actual.
we're gonna need you to try something.
Where did Ant go? Oh, okay, he's saying.
He's Hollywooding it up.
I want to sound like an Indian guy. You know what I mean?
Do it. Do it.
So
Oh, Katro.
she just trying to get clout.
How is that not Mountain Dew?
It's Pepsi. Katro,
Yeah.
I need to talk to you when the podcast is over.
Oh,
Hey, y'all do that on y'all own time. Right
What
now,
was
this
I
is
gonna
the-
say?
I needed her to remind me because it's very, very important, and maybe it's in regards to everything that we're talking about.
I'm just
So,
fucking with you. Got this. She's a little spicy tonight. Cat spicy.
Yeah, well,
Past her
when you start being
bedtime.
rude to me, I will.
Hey,
Who's being rude?
Tex, you better stop being rude to our girl Cat. Okay.
Who's being rude? I just fucking. Hey, can you expose me real quick?
Expose them, Cat.
Your nose is getting
I mean-
bigger.
This whole time I've been trying to figure out who I am because I got some TikTok creators that say that they found out that I'm not who I say I am. So I've been. I got really excited when I saw Pony say we're going to expose him tonight. I was like, oh, get to find out who I am.
I mean, he's a hard-headed son of a bitch.
Well,
I like
that's,
to say it.
that's what
I
have
don't
to
know
talk
why
to.
people. I don't know why people say that about you, Tex. And I'm only gonna say this because you are the same person that I FaceTime with that you are in person.
Look at that
I mean,
forehead on
Jesus
K.
Christ.
Somebody said
How much does
Ant
he pay you
stupid.
to
I don't
say
think
that?
Chad Marshall likes me.
What?
Chad Marshall said Ant stupid. I don't think he likes me.
Oh,
I think he's
he talks shit all the time.
Who's Chad Marshall, and why are you calling him
Marshall,
stupid?
Texas.
Marshall, Texas.
Don't call him stupid.
No, I think he was saying "Oh, you're so stupid," because he was. I think it was during while we were all
That's
joking
pretty
about. it.
you stupid. You stupid. You get
Yeah.
it?
Pretty sure that I'm just joking around back.
We can't tell right now. You
I was with a serious fucking face.
so serious.
I am.
So
serious.
anyway, so yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to do
Okay.
for the auction.
Yeah.
I
Now
think
we
it's an
can-
awesome idea.
Pony,
What's up?
what if somebody wants to donate something, but they don't have a special set of skills? Like, I'm not artistic. What would I donate? Like, what am I gonna do?
So, and an example, I had somebody that followed me order a bass or a fishing pole from Bass Pro Shop, and they shipped it right to me today. I just got it. So, I mean, you can purchase something. I mean, you don't have to go spend a lot of money. You can make gift baskets. I have one lady; she's got a cup, a shirt, and then she's got a gift basket full of lottery tickets. So,
Okay.
you know.
Well, I was like, so I called Pony tonight because I noticed a lot of people are making flags, and I was gonna make a flag, and I'm like,
Yep.
should I not do that because so many people are doing it?
Right.
How many people are gonna want to buy flags, kind of thing.
Yep.
So,
They are pretty popular this year, guys.
Kat, what I'm
Yes.
doing is I'm gonna do decals and then like a We the People cup, and then add some extra stuff in there that has nothing to do with being like patriotic and stuff.
Yep.
Hey,
I'll
I
think
can
of something.
donate. I mean, I don't know if this is cheesy or not, but if you guys want like a
Your
bunch
dirty
of my
underwear?
merch,
Yeah, absolutely.
so like I'll do like a big Ant pack or something, and you can
Yeah.
just auction that off.
Do it.
And just put it together, and then we'll bring you on when we auction it off.
Okay,
So-
I can do that. When's the auction?
June 5th at it'll be 7:30 your time, but it's on a
Okay.
Saturday. I mean, dude, you'll probably be on maybe 5 or 10 minutes tops.
Cat,
No,
will you
that's-
remind him You seem to be
What?
his
Cat.
Cat. Will you remind him? You seem to be his secretary and holding his.
First of all, Kat and I lift each other, and I drag her to shit all the time.
Yeah, I know.
So,
She holds your purse a lot. So, Cat, will you?
no, we both have somebody. His name is Maddie.
Oh
I
my!
tried to bring that up to Kat, and she's like, "No, Maddie does not." I was like, "Oh, okay."
He literally everything that I
You do that pretty
forgot,
good, Tex.
Well, 'cause
anything that I forget, Maddie's
Hanging
like,
out with Aunt too much.
you left this.
Maddie's the best.
Did everybody on this podcast get that it is June 5th at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time will be Pony's auction
Yep.
to raise
6:30
funds
Central,
for Lanier.
7:30. And if you want to donate, just shoot me an email at whitepony0826@gmail.com. You can message me all day on TikTok, but I'm missing messages. I mean, I get so
Dirty
many daily, so.
bathwater from Aunt. These comments are out of this world.
Did somebody say they would drink your bathwater or what?
Donate my dirty bathwater.
I mean, Berto
That's
might
gross.
buy your dirty underwear.
Cat Marshall says
Ugh.
you're his soldier.
I know. I'm reading all these comments that you're.
Appreciate
not
it, Britt.
showing
Appreciate it,
me.
Britt.
All these
Cat
loving
still
comments
doesn't like
about
me. I don't know
I don't
why.
put up every fucking
Oh, hi,
comment.
Maddie.
Oh, Jam and Lou is donating some lamps. He just sent me a pictures of them today, and they are badass, dude. That is,
Oh, you gotta send me the picture. 'cause
I cannot
I'm
wait
in there
to
with them.
auction those off.
Don't touch them. Those are mine.
I want to buy one for myself. Shit.
I know.
So wait, hi, Miss Pony. So
Taboo.
Cat, you should auction off a FaceTime with you is what they're saying.
So how does this work? If me and Kat are mods, do we get to bid too?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just a mod in case there's a troll. You can mute him right away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And then if you see,
Doesn't
if
give you
you see
any unfair advantage. By
yeah, and if you see a bid or something we're not seeing, you know what I mean? It's kind of pointed out. But TikTok, they're gonna be fucking flowing. I mean, I would think. I mean, it will never flow as much as
So,
fucking
Pony,
Hollywood
what-
Ant, but
What can everybody do on this live to help you with this?
help me. I mean, I can get a list together. I'm gonna have everybody shoot me an email that's donating a certain item, and I'll get a list together, and y'all just basically kind of help me, keep everything in line, basically.
Well, I'm saying as in like the people that are viewing, like other than them donating, what can they do to get the word out to make this a big auction for you to raise these funds?
Every social media platform. I mean, Twitter, Facebook, of course, TikTok. Whatever. I mean, what else can we do?
So is there a way that you can
Rachel, you can donate your membership to your OnlyFans.
Tony. We're talking about this.
I didn't say it. They're in the comments.
We the people have spoken, K-Trev.
Listen. On a serious note,
I'll bet on that.
is there a certain date
Liar.
that people need to submit everything to you? You have the pictures, so maybe.
Yes, I want everything. Yes, I want everything submitted by June 1st.
Okay. Well, no. Okay, that's fine.
Is that what you
People get
mean?
TikTok, and maybe people can do it or stitch it or put it out there.
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
everybody. Whatever videos I'm making. What was that?
Do you want us to send you all these auction stuff?
No, you can.
No.
No, I don't want everybody shipping out twice. So once you come on, once we bring you on, we'll figure out a winner there. And then once we get the funds, then we'll coordinate how we're going to get the shipping address so you can ship direct. Because I don't want to hit you to shipping to me and then me ship to somebody. They're making too much money off us shipping shit twice.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So,
Cool.
and like some items, it's costing $50 for some items to be shipped once. So
Yep.
Cool.
So anybody that sees any of my videos with the auction, duet them, stitch them, whatever you have to do. Please just get the word out because June 5th, I want it to be pretty big.
So, Pony, what is your goal that you want to hit? Like, what's the
Honestly,
ultimate goal?
I would like to hit 75,000 because I want to surpass Kingery and all them with my little ass account.
Yeah.
So I think that's my goal. And if we hit that goal, of course, I'll be shaving my beard.
Are
But
you going to do that on live?
yes, I would do that live.
Am I going to fly to Texas and be allowed to partake with that with Miss Pony?
I don't think I want you anywhere near my face, to be honest with you.
I feel like if you're gonna shave your beard, this is something that we should probably all be together for.
What are you trying to say, Kat?
In July, we're gonna be together. Never mind.
All
And
right, we can do that.
I need to be the one that shaves.
This motherfucker here. I already knew. I was waiting on him to fucking say something.
Oh my god!
So,
Aunt, can you just go like this to his beard first?
Oh my god! And then go.
Make sure you give it a good tug, though.
I am going to either leave, a start of a new one real short or a
Nope.
goatee.
It's gotta
Yes.
go, baby face and all, bro.
No, we're not.
Yeah,
doing
we
the
gotta
baby
have
face.
that was the agreement.
Baby face.
That's on
Look.
record. We have the agreement. It had to be baby.
As somebody who has seen him without anything, leave the man a little bit something.
Something.
He's
I mean,
gonna
I'm
look
shaving.
dull.
I'm shaving up. Cat, what are you trying to fucking say?
Because he looks no, because he looks well.
Listen,
finally
at
caught on.
Ant's gonna,
75K,
Anna be like, that's still a face I could sit on.
Because you look so young. So young. It's
I
crazy
do.
to me how young
Oh,
you look.
That's a bad thing.
listen,
You guys are
at
sick.
75K, this better be a good video.
It would be a good video. As
Now,
long as you're not in it, any video is gonna be good. Boom!
God.
It's
You're
all
on
that
fire
enough.
tonight.
Yeah,
I don't
I am.
think I've seen
Yeah.
Pony ever talk this much in a podcast.
Shit.
now I will say a follower did have a really cool idea. By the way, through this, even before June, we had somebody who wanted a Zoom call with this group here, and they said, "I'll donate to the
Fundraiser.
fundraiser."
idea.
And so we did. So if you guys want to do that, like that option's available too. If you want to be like in a Zoom call with us for an hour and you want to just do it to donate to the fundraiser, $5 is okay. Like it doesn't have to be astronomical. How about we auction a date with Miss?
Listen, you stay away from Miss Pony.
You stay
Hey.
away from this.
Mine.
Hey, Austin, how old are you?
Back off.
16? He's obsessed with my wife.
Oh, big time.
You need to back off, Austin.
Back off.
How many items do you have at the moment?
Oh fuck, I don't even know. I got to count. I mean, I at least have around 10 right now. But everything, a lot of people are getting stuff made, and they're going to be done before June 1st. So, as soon as you have the items done, go ahead and make a video, and I'll duet them.
Mrs. Pony.
Oh,
What?
Austin's
15.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
He trying to get him a MILF. Yeah, way to go, son. I'm old enough to be your fucking daddy, boy.
So why don't you just let him take your wife out on a date then? You can.
I
pay.
mean, first of all, that's like pedophilia shit there, Tex.
Right? I mean, what they gonna? What
I
they
didn't
gonna
say
take?
sex. I mean,
It's so
What you gonna
weird.
do? Take him to the fucking
No, it's so
arcade
weird.
or what?
take him to Chuck E. Cheese or something.
Play in the ball pit.
Poor
I mean,
Austin.
she can give him some tokens and let him go play while she just sits there and babysits.
did somebody snore?
Yeah. Fucking Catro.
I don't want to
Fucking
be a
Miss
part of
Piggy
this
in the fucking
conversation
room.
anymore. I'm gonna
Poor
go.
Miss Pony.
Wait, Pony, what does he mean by this? I'm doing what you told me to do, Pony.
No.
Ooh.
Let's stop engaging with the
Anyways.
children.
All right,
Yep.
guys. Thank you for having me on today.
Ant's like, I'm out.
Oh, this must be Hollywood's escape or what? 'Cause-
It's
Can you
it's
do like
past
a
his bedtime.
dramatic? Like,
We do have.
person-
Hey, we do have one more thing to talk about when we're done.
oh wait,
Yeah,
wait. We do have to Miss Pribsby joined, and I think it's isn't it
Oh.
her birthday?
Oh my God, happy birthday.
To you.
I forgot my videos. Oh my God.
To you.
To you,
Happy birthday to
That's
you.
all right, all of us men forgot.
dear
Happy birthday
Frisbee.
to you. Yes, Fred.
All right, last thing we're talking about is the meet and greet, July 9th through the 11th in Texas. we will be going. Friday, we're going to be going to dinner, or we're going to be going. I know for sure we're going to Top Golf, so we're probably going to eat there and hang out, drink there. Saturday, we are meeting at. As of now, we're meeting at Papa's on the Lake. It is a restaurant and bar, and they also have a pool. Must be 21 and up to get in the pool. It's right off the lake. We're also thinking about going basically across the street. They have like a little beach island deal. You can swim and hang out, all that good shit. They say no drinking. You can pour stuff in your cups and you'll be fine. That's what we do. There's going to be boat rentals, all that good shit. And then Sunday the 11th, we're going to be doing a brunch, and I'm kind of thinking of maybe the Toasted Yolk. If y'all have not eaten at the Toasted Yolk, it is one of the best brunch places probably in this country.
Wait, you have eaten there?
Yes.
That was
several
like
times.
probably one of the most official plugs I've ever heard you do on this podcast. Like I was engaged. I wanted.
I
to
felt
eat
like
there.
I was listening to the radio. Like this.
Didn't
is great.
you? Like, did you kind of want to eat there? Yeah,
Mhm.
interesting.
Yeah.
Very well done.
It's
Is there going to
definitely
be
it's really good.
volleyball?
Pony.
Yes, there is volleyball at the
I won't be
beach deal.
partaking in volleyball this time.
I'll
Wow,
teabag
it
you.
really sounds
You
like
get
a great
teabagged.
time.
Pony, can you give us hotel recommendations? Any hotel around in the Montgomery County? You can just put in Montgomery County, Texas. They're all nice. It's right off by the water, so you're not. And they have plenty of Airbnbs. So if you want an Airbnb, go ahead and start booking now. That's what we
So
just
who's
did.
all going to be at this meet and greet?
Man, I gotta put the list together. I gotta put a fucking list together.
Tony, do you want to call me tomorrow, honey? Do you want me to help you?
Probably,
Oh,
yeah.
wait.
Okay.
Hey, this is
Probably.
the Woodlands, babe.
No, I wouldn't say the Woodland. I mean, the Woodland's only 15, 20 minutes from there. I mean, that's where we're going to be at. The house is going to be at. So if y'all want to stay at the Woodlands, you can. If we could have found an Airbnb closer to the lake, right off the fucking lake, that's what we would have done. But I'm sorry, but for a weekend, I'm not paying $2 or $3 grand.
Kat, Austin wants you to do a meet and greet in Michigan.
And then take you on a
I
date.
did. Yesterday.
No, like
So, Kat, you need to go to the mall, set up a table, and do a meet and greet. Do it right, okay? Your friend.
have your autograph hand ready. Charge $5 per photo.
Oh, stop it.
And
Do what Aunt does.
will you give her? Will you give her?
I did that once, and that was in Fort Worth.
You've done it.
Anyway, so whatever you have, what's next? I think that's about it, huh?
Yeah, I think that is. I think Batty is coming. Yeah. We got
We got Bearded J Bob coming.
King
We have
Kunta's coming.
King
You guys
Kunta,
have theoretical experience.
Katro,
Theoretical experience.
Big
I've never
Berto.
been to Texas. I'm excited for this. I heard everything's big in Texas.
Yeah,
Well, you'll be
bro,
disappointed
it
when
is.
you see Pony then.
Marshall's coming.
She's already seen me, dog.
Marshall's
He's a lot
coming.
shorter
She was
in real
actually
life.
impressed. She said she was impressed.
I did not. I said you're short as fuck.
Our skinny dipping excursion was fun, though. That was cute.
What?
When we all went skinny dipping in Florida, that was fun.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
we all.
Hey,
That was just you and Pony and Jam and Lou.
this is not
I did
a
not go skinny fucking.
Did I miss that?
Don't lie to your fans.
did.
I was
No,
not
I don't
there
have
for
fans.
that.
Katro, that's when we did your whole OnlyFans experience. We were all naked in the pool.
Man, I must have fucking been sleeping at that time. Shit.
No,
I
I
don't
just
remember that.
roofied you, bitch. If you don't remember, go back.
Katro, was that the night I went to bed early?
I was wondering why I woke
Yes,
up sore.
Tex, you did go to bed. You went to bed at like 9 o'clock that night. It was the first night in the house.
Who goes to bed at 9 o'clock?
Her 20-year-old friend she brought, Ethan, went to bed at 9.
Curtis, it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I do remember Aunt kind of half-ass skinny dipping in the pool.
yeah.
Well, I
I
didn't have trunks.
remember
Boaz,
Katro.
on the other hand, legitimately.
I remember
didn't have
Katro
trunks,
doing
so
it
You
too.
guys were like, "Get your ass in the pool," and I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna work."
Tony,
what I
Yeah.
got."
can you move on from that? Can
Katro
you
started
move
her
on?
OnlyFans in the fucking pool that night. I remember. Her and her little fucking jelly beans.
Well, you were helping expose her. I'm just saying. You're the reason her
Oh,
nipple kept coming out.
My
He said it so respectful. He's like, Katro, Your nip's hanging out. I just wanted to let you know.
Put your nipple back in your bathing suit.
We did traumatize Ethan. I think I might have traumatized him too.
Shit,
You
I
know
think he
what,
went.
though?
I
I
had
think
high hopes. I had high hopes for him.
Wait,
I
though.
think Ethan went gay.
Did you guys see?
It
Coach's
happens
brand
when people
cigars,
are around
Tony.
me. I don't know why that happens.
Did you
Coach
guys
brand
see
cigars.
Ethan's like rant video that he did with like the music behind it, like the
Oh,
Wake
he's-
Up America one? That shit was good.
Yeah,
he's good.
yeah,
I
that
was
was
like, oh,
top notch.
Ethan.
Yeah. Well, he got motivated after that.
Yeah,
Like,
he did. He really did. Because
Give
it
before we
some
went, he was
direction.
like, I haven't been really making content. Like, I've been so busy. And then, like, when we got back from the rally, dude, he hit
Yeah.
it hard.
Yep.
I know.
Yep. You're not. Hold on. You're not a little ad account, Pony.
I think he meant
Aw.
ass.
Oh, I am a little ass
He
account.
what? Pony has no ass.
Well, we already know that.
The 15-year-old wants to know, Pedro.
Oh,
Honey,
no.
go to
All you gotta do is go subscribe.
Use your
He's
mommy and daddy's credit card.
But I am not going to fucking jail for that shit.
He's gonna beat his meat for his first time.
I
You
can't
have
do
to
that.
submit your license. So
There's your fan base.
God dang. All right, that's enough for me tonight.
I'm going to go shut my OnlyFans account down. Sorry. guys.
Hey, who do we got coming up Thursday?
Thursday, I think we have Mrs. Trunk Queen.
Ooh.
Trunk Queen. So that one's gonna be fun. And then the next week we have Derry coming on.
Yeah.
Wait, are you
So
guys?
we
You guys
have
got a good
the
lineup.
next two are lit. I cannot wait.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
are you gonna let Trunt salad toss you guys or what?
Yes, we are.
Wait,
I'm
Uh,
here for it. I'll be there.
Is Trunt on Thursday?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, can I
And
like
Derry's next
secretly
Thursday,
come
following
in at
Thursday.
the end?
You want to come in at the end?
Yeah.
Will you remember, or does Kat need to text you?
Kat's gonna text me.
Hey, Kat, when I have done
Jessica, you've already had your
reminders,
Jessica.
so you let me
You took
know.
over the whole show one time, Jessica.
What,
She-
Pedro?
When I have a dentist appointment, can I just send you the reminders so you can let me know?
Now I will be in Chicago at the time, so just so you know.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, it's Central Time there.
Yeah. Ant doesn't know his own time zone when he lived
It's
there.
Central.
No, you can't. No, you already.
Aunt,
told
you're
me
gonna be
tonight.
like 4 hours away from me.
Damn.
Me and
That
you
was his
suck at
question.
time zone.
Yeah.
What time
Yes, I
zone
am,
are we
Kate.
in?
What was that, Kat?
We suck at time zones, honey. It's
Well, it's and
You
we're
both
Even
probably
when
Eastern.
he's lived there his whole life, he didn't know what time zone it was.
shut up. We're probably the worst.
so
Hey Jimmy, what time zone are we in?
because you know what?
We're on
I'm
West
just gonna
Coast.
say it. It doesn't make any
Western
fucking sense to me.
I'm
People have
not
explained it to me a
Flat
thousand
Nathan. I'm
times.
going to
It
visit my
doesn't make any
family for a
sense.
few days.
So what time is it in Chicago?
They're on Central.
They're an hour behind Ohio.
They're our time zone, the one word.
Yeah, it's Central.
So
our
you're
time.
so it's Texas time.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't. It's Central Time.
It's
They
Texas.
call it Central Time, Cat. They have for all of eternity.
It's called Texas.
Except Ant
time.
doesn't know what time zone he lives in whenever
Okay,
he leaves.
And then the other one is
Don't make
Michigan
me come
time.
down
There's
there.
Michigan
Whoop
time
his
and
ass.
Texas time.
Hey, is that how we get you out to Texas?
Yes, I'm on my way.
I'm here for it.
Same
I'm
here
fucking
now.
here for it.
You can't.
I
go
told
to-
Tex I was going to come and stay at his house.
Yeah, he wants to wake up naked and see the
And
passion.
he's single right now, Ant. So shit, you have at it.
I know he's going to be like a 15-year-old boy.
Texas.
Oh,
I
fuck.
know, man. You better
Anyways.
watch out.
All right,
Hey,
y'all.
did you
Let's
know
call
that-
it.
Hey,
We're
hey,
going to
did
set
you
up
know
a grinder
everything
account.
is bigger
for him.
in Texan.
Texas.
All right.
In Texas.
Pony. Well, how do you send this out so we can go ahead and end this shit?
Let's get it, baby. Hey, no, I appreciate everybody coming on tonight. And that's about it. I'm fucking tired.